Hello everyone and welcome to my new video. Every year there are several desirable Lego sets that go into retirement. This means they will disappear from the shelves, while the only possibility for new collectors and enthusiasts is to buy them on the secondary market. I obviously already made several videos this year about retiring Lego sets, and also in this video we will have a more in-depth look at two sets that are, at least at this moment, expected to retire by the end of 2024. I actually am planning on buying both of these sets for my own collection and probably also for my investment portfolio. And in this video I want to tell you why I think that these sets could be worth it to buy or to invest in, and what the potential negatives are. Now, as always, my friends, this is not by any means financial or investment advice. I'm absolutely not a financial advisor, so always be sure to do your own research before investing. Let's at first take a look at set 10320, which is the Legoicon set Eldorado Fortress. The set has been released on the market in July of 2023 and has a total of 2,509 pieces. If this set will actually retire by the end of this year, that means that it will have had an interesting shelf life of about 18 months. Now, the set contains a total of 9 minifigures, which are of course all exclusive to the set. Now, the first thing that we can notice is the retro style of this box. As a bit of an older collector, I have to say that I really like the design of this box. It is in line with another pretty successful pirate-themed Lego set that retired some time ago. And then, of course, I'm talking about set 21322, which is Pirates of Barracuda Bay. Now, this set originally retailed for a price of $200 or euros and is being sold today on a pretty regular basis for prices between $300 and $350 or euros. Pirates of Barracuda Bay was released on the market in 2020 to eventually retire in November of 2021. So the set had a total shelf life of about 19 months. So this would be quite similar to the expected shelf life from Eldorado Fortress. Also, the price point of both sets is looking rather similar. As I've mentioned before, the retail price from Pirates of Barracuda Bay was $200 or euros, while the price of Eldorado Fortress is $215 or euros. Now, keeping the price appreciation from Pirates of Barracuda Bay in mind, noticing the pretty big box that this set comes in, and given the fact it's a tribute to the pretty iconic 1980s model, the original Eldorado Fortress was released in my birth year 1989, and I have the feeling this could easily turn out to be a $250 to $300 or euros Lego set. Now, it's my guess this will be a more than reasonable price point for which collectors and builders will be willing to add this set to their collection at some point in the future. However, I'm pretty convinced that I will buy at least one copy for my own collection. There are also some rather negative points that you want to keep in mind before planning on investing in this set. At first, it's obviously a pirate-themed Lego set, and the truth is, when we look at the releases from the last years, we don't really get a lot of those, even in the opposite. Now, this could be an advantage for this set, but on the other hand, there will be not a lot of other sets that will drive the demand for this one. Besides this, we also have to ask ourselves how big the market is for pirate-themed sets. Given the ongoing popularity of the Pirates of Barracuda Bay, we could say pretty big, but I am not entirely convinced. If we take a closer look at the sales volume on platforms as Amazon, we can also see that at this moment the sales volume from Eldorado Fortress is not that impressive, and the set is being sold on average for a price that's a little bit beneath MSRP. Also worth noticing is that on the Lego.com website, the set is mentioned as a Lego store and Lego.com exclusive, but I have found several other shops that sell Lego sets that are actually also selling this set. So it shouldn't be too difficult to buy multiple copies of it if that's something that you want to do. This having said, on the official Lego.com website, there is a quantity limit of 5. So what is my final conclusion for this set? I think the MSRP of $215 or euros for this set is more than decent. As always, I recommend trying to buy this set at the moment there is an additional discount, or when you have the chance to buy them together with a promising gift with purchase. Now, I will definitely buy one or probably two for my own collection, one to build and one to keep sealed. And besides this, I will definitely also buy at least one extra for my investment portfolio. Maybe even a couple more. How much I will be ending up buying exactly will be depending on the other sets I might want to buy, the promotions that occur, and so on. Now, however, there are absolutely some doubts about this set that you will have to keep in mind, and I am wondering how big the demand for it will be post-retirement. Overall, I have a pretty good feeling about it. Just a very quick interruption here before we continue with the second set of this video. Do you like this type of content? Then please consider giving this video a like and subscribe to my channel for a lot more Lego investing related content. That would be highly appreciated and it would help my channel to grow a lot. Thank you so much, and now without further ado, let's continue with the rest of this video. The second set that is to be found on the retirement lists at this moment is the Legoideas set 21338 A-frame cabin. This set is released on the market in February of 2023, which means it will have a less than 2 years shelf life. The set has retail price of $180 or euros and has a total of 2082 pieces. Now, at first I have to say, from the moment this set was released on the market, I thought it had a very good looking design. Not only does it look great, and meantime I also heard from several people that it's a more than pleasant build also. The set has a total of 4 minifigures, which are obviously all exclusive to this set. Now, when I look at the style of the set, I can't help it also thinking about another Legoideas set that's yet again on the retirement list for this year, and that's the extremely popular Treehouse. This is set 21318 and has been on the retirement list already 2 times before. Now, Lego keeps on extending the lifespan of this set due to the simple fact that it's still incredibly popular. This is immediately also the biggest concern I'm having with the A-frame cabin set. However, it is on the retirement list from 2024. I have a very strong feeling it could still fall off, and because of that will have a lot longer shelf life. This is definitely something I'm keeping in the back of my head, and I think it would be wise for everyone that's wanting to buy this set to do the same. However, I think the price of $180 or euros for this set seems about right. If you take into consideration that it has 2082 pieces, I would definitely like to see the price drop to, let's say, somewhere around the $150 to $160 or euros price mark. Now, at that price, I'm pretty convinced that you really can't do anything wrong with adding this set to your collection or investment portfolio. Remember, my friends, as always, not investment advice. Also, this set I will be adding to my own collection, and I will definitely also try to add some to my investment portfolio as well. I'm pretty convinced that there will be a more than decent amount of interest for this set post-retirement. The only important question is, when will that retirement date exactly come? If we take a look at the Treehouse, we see that this set has been released on the market in July of 2019. Yes, that is right, 2019. So even if it actually retires at the end of 2024, that would mean that it will have had a shelf life of 5 years. Just imagine the A-frame cabin to fall off the retirement list this year and be available on the shelves for several extra years. That will also extend your holding time by a lot, and it will also have a pretty big impact on the amount of supply that will be available on the aftermarket once it actually does retire. As I've mentioned in one of my previous videos, this is always an important risk that you have to take into consideration at the moment that you are planning on investing in a Lego set. This having said, the longer shelf life doesn't necessarily have to mean that the set will be a bad investment. Everything will obviously stand or fall with the amount of demand for the set once it actually goes into retirement. Even the Treehouse with its shelf life of 5 years or maybe even more could eventually turn out being a solid investment, as long as there are enough new Lego collectors and builders willing to buy the set at a higher price point on the secondary market. This having said, the risk that you're taking obviously becomes higher the longer a set is available on the shelves. This brings me to the end of this video. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are about these sets and if you are planning on buying them or not. As always, if you enjoyed this content, also don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for a lot more Lego investing related content. For now, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again in my next videos. Bye bye.